All right, so let's talk about the life of a Simpsons lawyer who has fallen in love with Claude. They're following all the trades, and maybe they dip their toe into LinkedIn and they see everybody's talking about great Claude is, and Claude is great. And this lawyer is in love with Claude, and then they discover that Claude Consumer, which the Pro, which they've been paying for, the $200 a year tier, is not safe for client information. And they check it out and they say, whoa, it's going to cost me $125 a month. I mean, my Claude budget has gone from $200 a year up to like $1,400 a year, and they don't want to jump into they don't want to jump in with both feet there. What do you tell that lawyer, Donna?
I don't think you have a choice. Putting confidential information in any AI program that is not secure, you're risking your license, and there's no amount of money that's worth that. I personally feel. So I think that's a small investment, because the whole point of using those secure systems is so you can have more access, more ability to do things, for your clients. And using a secure system, you're going to make up that money in the efficiency that you're going to gain in utilizing Claude. I'm personally a Chat GPT person. But I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who are Claude fans. You're going to gain in the efficiency, and you're going to gain in your revenue. You're going to make all that back. So I think it's an initial outlay that you're going to have to do to make to gain the security, because it only takes one instance to get that call from bar counsel, or the letter in the mail, if they still send letters in the mail. That was the thing we were always told in law school. You never want to open up the mailbox and see a letter that has a return address that says bar counsel on it, because it's never a good letter.
I was on the peer review committee for a little while. And so I would get those envelopes as part of a case that I was on, and I would freak out just getting those envelopes. So what you're saying, I totally buy into. All right. So Heather, what's your take on the Claude addict who doesn't want to pay for Claude Enterprise?
There are ways around it. You can keep your Claude Pro. You can put all of your confidential into your Enterprise GPT. Claude drafting for Claude is so head and shoulders above OpenAI. Anthropic has got, I don't even understand how the gap is so wide, but drafting, you want to use Claude. It is, again, head and shoulders above anything GPT is doing. But you don't need to enter a bunch of client confidential information into your Claude to draft a motion to compel or to draft the things that you need for your case. You can do all of that work in your GPT that is secure, that is SOC 2 certified, that is HIPAA certified, all of those things. Then you can have it give you the output you need to give to Claude to draft what you need, where there's no confidential client information included.
I love the Claude as kind of the cleanup hitter concept, where you do all your work in a more secure tool. And then when it comes time to doing that deliverable, you bring the
big guns
over to Claude, and you do Claude.